New week, new arena, and it's Nerf Arena after a long time, which means we finally have some insight on how stuff is looking without having accelerator and stuff. So I have, to be honest, no idea if this is even a good team or if I should recommend this team, but it's what I'm using. I got over 1 million scores, so I think it's somewhat decent because it has a lot of improvements, but of course it's nowhere near the top teams, I would assume. But anyway, just want to explain everything again and just show you how stuff works. First, general tips for this arena. I think the boss actually focuses a lot on front one, so front one unit should be someone who is either fine fainting, you either have a healer, or you should somehow avoid that, depending on how your strategy goes, right? Second of all, he spams a lot of AoE, so he chips your unit a lot, so again, he does some kind of damage block, healing, whatever is kinda suggested, I would say. Besides that, boss does a lot of magic damage, so if you have some units that are grinded into magic defense, they probably perform better. And if you haven't grinded the units yet and you want to grind them specifically for this arena to do a little bit more damage, you can go with magic defense, but I still recommend going for HP because it has more general usage. With that out of the way, let's take a quick look at my team and then potential other teams that you can use. I luckily or unluckily got the Megumin 2 times, and I say one thing here, she is not skill potted at all, besides, well, me rolling her dupe into her basic attack. That's just my luck, how it is, I guess. And her subs are not yet fully grinded, they can be improved. Vanir is fully grinded, and I think his subs are fully grinded, but the second Vanir is not fully grinded, that's why I'm actually was using Fes Union. I'm not sure if she's the best here or if you just go with more damage. I can't say that for sure. First slot is Casino Wiz with 2 Wizzes as a sub. They are not fully Fang grinded as well, just to before the stats got increased. Slot 4 is Fes Chris with fully grinded Fes Aqua and Fes Leah, I assume. And slot 5 is a Melissa, and you can also see a Fes Ares sub here because I haven't grinded the second sub yet. And even the first sub is like not fully grinded at all. Like it's close to be there, but not fully. So yeah, that's some general information. Alternative teams, if you actually have Lolisa, is probably something like what I did in JP. Of course, you don't have Accelerator, so probably just Casino Wiz there as well to have another buffer, you know, working. But Lolisa will be a speed boost provider, and the buffer Megumin will be your rest provider. And then you just want to have a third unit coming in, do a lot of damage, and you know, potentially one of the units faint when rest runs out. Melissa can come in and do her stuff. I actually think maybe if you want someone to die, it should be slot 1. So maybe Lolisa slot 1, Megu slot, Lolisa slot 2, Megu slot 1, and then pray that your Wiz slot 4 would faint, potentially, so she can come in. But even if you don't do that, the general strat with this team, to quickly show it off, is to just go into the wave, use Megumin to double kill off the first wave, use Vanir to kill off the second wave, speed boost from Lolisa into CDR. That allows Megu to just be in time to get her ulti in here without using any other stuff, and that means you can use Senna to extend the debuff duration. You can use Lolisa ulti to buff both Vanir, Lolisa, and the new incoming unit, and from that point on you can just do a lot of damage. That's it. You also should potentially try Vanir with his ulti 1 versus ulti 2, because again, you have some kind of feeling with Lolisa here, and as long as the damage is not too high, you maybe get away with it. But then again, you have no damage block here, so maybe I think that's just a save around. But that's the general idea with this team here, right? Now let's take a quick look at what my team looks like. Also, you can see no proper trade on Wiz, no, well, I have a back trade on Chris, I just forgot to swap. And then, of course, Melissa has also no back trade. My strat so far is just to feed as much gauge up into Megu as possible. We're actually swapping that around a little bit here and see how things go.
我が最強のいたずらを見よ。すぐ楽になりますから。
とっておきはいかが。
Just using the ulti here to stack up more gauge faster. Don't think it's worth to delay here for This is the first run where the boss just refused to ban his AoE skill. That's interesting. There we go. Reshred is out. With that, we can use Sena to extend the debuff duration, and now we can actually start doing damage. Let's see how it goes. By the way, my Wiz ulti is only level 5 as well, so that's also a point into you can increase a lot of damage here. Just going to use the basic here, so I can turn 5 to Vanir ulti. One Wiz basic for the healing. I'm going to use the Chris basic here. Eat right before the boss in case he dies here. I think he should survive, but you know, better safe than sorry. Can actually apply a proper buff to our team. But Chris now probably faints. Oh wow, she survives again. Crazy. That might actually just be great here. Wow, nice. There we go, right in time for Melissa to come in. Like, that's what you want, Chris to kind of survive two free attacks. Oh, if the Wiz basic got in there, that would have been the 1 million. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of improvement with this team. A few more crits, better saps, better damage traits and everything like that. And this should be an easy upgrade. The other strat that I tried so far was to actually feed Megumin both waves kinda. So wave 1 was Megumin double hit. Wave 2 was Wiz magic attack up into Megumin CDR. And then on the final boss wave, Vanir AoE, Wiz damage block, Vanir CDR. A lot of stuff comes down to how much Megumin actually gets hit, because depending on that you can either ult earlier or later. I think using the gold 5 turn like we did here for the double hit is not the worst thing, but then again no Reshred, so kind of low, but more damage than doing the Reshred. But normally with some decent luck I think you should be able to get Megumin's ulti off with her 5th turn. So probably just use a wave strat if you wave passive trait if you have that for Megumin, and from that point on just roll with the flow and see how it goes. But yeah, I hope this helps you out. Again, do the improvements that I haven't done yet, better trades with ulti level, better subs, fame grinding, everything, stuff like that. And you should have a good time getting at least 1.1, potentially 1.2 million if you get like a good Vanir ulti crit while Rashford is active and stuff like that. There's a lot of improvement here to be done, and of course a lot of crits that you can do. Still hope this helps you out. If it did, remember, like, subscribe, follow for more content, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.